Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hi, Betty. Hi, Sandy Kling. Hi, Miss Donna Sue. Hi, Sophie. Hello, Sue. Hi, Wendy Martin. Good evening, Jill. Hello, Treese. Hi, Angie. Hi, Deborah. How are you doing today? It's a beautiful day in California. Oh my goodness. I don't know what's happening, but I like it. Hi, Cindy. Ooh, have you checked to see if you need to do an update on your phone or whatever you're watching on? Hi, Miss Edie. Hi, Regine. Hi, Denise. Good to see you. Hi, Mary Casey. How are you? Uh-oh. Dang, already? What? It's PT time, y'all. It's PT time already. Hello, Michelle Chastain. Good evening, Sharon. Hello, Sheila Teagan. PT time already. We're getting early start, huh? Hi, Annette. How are you? How's that beautiful grandbaby? Hi, Sheila Duff. How are you? All right. Thank you, everybody. And I think... no, she said she's having a hard time watching a hard... Oh, okay, I gotcha. But baby, it was delicious. Oh, I love it. That's the perfect word for them, when they're babies and their cheeks and they smell like babies and their little feeties and their little fingies. Oh my gosh, they are delicious, aren't they? Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so y'all, hi Laurel. How are you, Laurel? I haven't talked to you since my nice little 5 a.m. response to you. Hi, Deborah. I'm so glad you're enjoying him, Annette. That's awesome. So look what I found, y'all. I knew I had some. But that's okay. It wasn't what was meant to go on the tray yesterday. So, but I knew I had First Bloom. I keep First Bloom all the time. It was just in another pile. I was in another pile. I can't wait to be able to put them on the hanger, you know, and be able to just kind of flip through them instead of doing this. So remember, I picked up a frame at the Salvation Army, just a plain wooden frame. Hi, Miss Kathy. So we're going to put this in the frame, and then remember, I wanted to use the butterfly, so the WoodUBend butterfly that I got, and then we're also going to use some trim. Hi, Debbie Humphreys. I did already put this stuff in the description since I knew already I was going to wanted to use this stuff. Also, we're going to try out the new WoodUBend Wood You Glue. We'll see how it works. I like the Tite Bond Quick and Thick, but we'll test it out and see how it goes. I was going to ask how you were going to store your rice papers at the new house. So, you know, I have them on the pant hanger here, and I used to keep them on the pegboard. So what I'm going to do is, because I have that closet, and I'm not going to have, you know, clothes in that closet, I'm going to get more pant hangers, more individually, and not the 5, because these are 5 stack. And so then I can flip through them, because the way I organize them in the sleeves is like birds or hearts or backgrounds. So it'll be nice to be able to flip this way instead of doing that thing. Hi, Trina. Hi, Diane Dunkelman. How are you? So a couple new things. I also have some smart texturizer, some chalk paste, some new Posh Chalk stuff that we might throw on here too. We'll kind of see how it goes, but let's get my desk on the screen. Hi, Carol. How are you? You're watching me on YouTube again, Dee Dee? Oh, but you're here for the comments. That's awesome. Thank you. Also, for those of you, where did you get the plastics to put on the Amazon? And it's in my Amazon store. Hi, Stephanie Brooks. How are you? So this is the scrubby soap that I was trying to find yesterday. It was just underneath something, but it was here. So this is the scrubby soap. I want to show you. You guys remember my brushes that I used yesterday? They're nice and clean. You know, they had all of that antiquing paste on them. You guys were asking me if I use turpentine and all that good stuff. No, I just use my scrubby soap. After I wash my brushes, I put them in the sleeves, just like this, the brush guard, so that way my bristles stay compact and they're good to go the next day. So, hi, Helena. Hi, Bernie. How are you? I have trouble. I have double the Terry YouTube. Oh, God, that's a lot of Terry. Hi, Miss Linda. Hi, Cindy Whitaker. Did I say hi to you? I don't remember. I got a couple of Cindy's. So anyway, so that's that. I clean all of my brushes, like I said, every night, and that's what I use. Okay, so let's play, y'all. I don't know what we're doing. I just know that I wanted to play with this. Okay, so I could have been a little proactive and taken this apart, but why? Why would I do that? I actually don't even know if I want the glass. I don't think I want the glass, to be honest. I think what I want to do, oh, it's beat up. Maybe we will decoupage on the glass then. Gosh, this fan, it's killing me. Because what I want to do is stick the butterfly on the outside, but because the glass, because this is a little bit beat up, I do have my chipboard out here still. So I don't know. Maybe we'll put it on the chipboard. Maybe because this, I don't want to deal with these again. So, oh, actually, oh, that was weird. That was on the inside, but that's supposed to be the back. Oh, so I can decoupage on that. Wow, they had that combobulated already. What the heezy weezy? What the heezy weezy? They had it turned wrong. Well, win for me. Hi, Lisa Hampton. Hi, Joanne. My baby girl is at Hobby Lobby bringing more stash home to mama. Yeah. Hi, Nicole. I bought the scrubby soap after you mentioned it last week. OMG, it's a miracle worker. I'm telling you. Hi, Callie. Do you see me above already? No? I could have missed it, though, but I see you now. Good morning, Nikki Hunter. All right, so that makes me happy. I mean, other than a little bit of scuffs and stuff, that's not bad. So let's get this painted really quickly. And then we'll start working on the frame and that butterfly. So I'm just going to give it kind of a little wipe down with a wipe. I'm not quite sure why they had it turned inside out because I don't know how it was hung. Or maybe they put it back together at the Salvation Army. And then they just put it back together kind of wrong. So whatever. All right. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I don't know, Bubba's, but you didn't let it charge long enough. You didn't let it charge long enough. Put it back on the portable charger. Okay, so as usual, I'm just going to use my Waverly plaster. It's Waverly chalk paint. The color is plaster. My computer is on, Bubba. See? Hi, Mom. Hi. I am on. Thank you, though. All right, so let's just get this painted. So that way, because it's probably going to need 2 coats, I would assume, since it's black and it's probably going to turn gray. And then we'll get the WoodUBend out and we'll start playing with the WoodUBend. Hi, Miss Linda. Lisa says, hi, Joy Joy. Hi, Miss Lynn. Hello, Holly girl. Did I miss Helena? Hi, Helena. Hi, Kaylee girl. All right. So let's just get all of this on here. How's everybody's day going? Is your weather getting better in your area? Because the last 2 days were kind of not overcast, but you know, when the sun hides behind the clouds more often than not, it was kind of like that, would keep hiding, but it was nice. It was perfect, like weather as far as not too hot, not too cold. But today is the sun's just out. It's a little windy, so being in the valley, if you have allergies, it's no fun because we're literally in the valley, so everything sinks down in here. So Trevor has been sneezing up a storm. Cloudy and cold here in Southern California. Is it really? Wow. Oh my goodness. Carol, thank you so much for the stars. Really, really, really appreciate that. All right, let's dry this a little bit. As you can see, well, you might not be able to too much, but it covered well, but it's a little gray. Star party? What? No. It says activate. It's not a star party. -1? Yeah. Maybe it'll come over your way, Lisa. 20s last night? Holy cow, y'all. 91 and sunny here in, is that Southeast Georgia, Lavita? Hi, Lavita. Helena, thank you so much, Helena. I didn't even see it the other day either. Thank you so much for the stars. Overcast and gloomy in New Zealand. Oh, man. All right, let's get one more. Let's just do this. Let's get one more layer, and then we will get the frame out and get our WoodUBend trim on there. I don't know why I just usually just put the paint on my surface anyways. I don't know why I pulled the plate out. All right. And then we'll get the trim. I want to use the last bit that's on the plate. Hopefully that's good enough. All right. Good enough. But I don't want any bumpies or lumpies underneath my rice paper, so. Okie dokie, artichoke. Let's dry this and then put this down. Sunny and chilly in Pennsylvania. Hail showers in UK. Oh, wow. Goodness gracious. Sunny and cool in Maine. Hi, Cheryl Rock. How are you? Hi, Laura Brown. 80 and breezy in Florida. Sunny and cold in upstate New York. Good gracious. We're kind of all over the place, aren't we? I don't know if we're going to even have spring, y'all. I think we're just going to go directly into scorching hot weather. You watch. Sunny but cold in Scotland. Oh, really, Bernie? Wow, we're really close to each other. Yeah, we're really close to each other. Okay, so I'm just going to put this down for a minute. I don't like these little bumpy lumpies from the paint because I don't want that underneath my paper. Okay, let's put this down and then let's get this frame back. Okay, so the let's pull these because I don't want them to bend off. So we are going to use owie. We're going to use trim 745. Now this frame does have a little bit of a bevel to it. I'm not really worried about it. If it covers or doesn't cover the bevel, WoodUBend, once it's warm, it's pliable, so I can, you know, either bend it over a little bit if needed. So everybody probably knows my little spiel about WoodUBend by now. It's all the properties of wood. It becomes pliable when you warm it. Oh, thanks, Lynn. I'm glad she really liked it. Yes, it would be a sudden jump into hot summer and no rain. Yeah. Yeah. I hope it doesn't get scorching hot this summer. Probably last summer was, I don't know. I felt like I was back in like Las Vegas or Arizona. It was crazy. We were in triple digits more often than not last summer. So, all right. So we're just going to uncoil this a little bit. Don't cut your WoodUBend when it is cold either. So I'm just going to measure out, because I am going to miter the corners, I always cut my trims a little longer than I need. So let's cut it there. And then we'll need 2 of that. So let's cut this one there. And then let's warm this a little bit and get these sides here. Well, yeah, Solly Joe's the owner and curator of WoodUBend. So yeah, she's great at what she does. A hint at what summers are going to be like now? Oh, geez. Maybe. Possibly. Oh, does it, Lisa? Hi, Helen. So the winter messes with me, obviously, with my back. But I don't know. It's like the lesser of two evils. So in the summer, it's better for my aches and pains, but it's also scorching hot, and so that's uncomfortable. But then in the winter time, it's nice and cool, but then, my back is in pain. So, okay, so we are going to lay these flat. And you guys have seen me miter many a time, so let's just kind of fly through this. If you haven't seen me miter and you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm not sure where it is, son. Maybe on the table? I don't remember where you put your watch, bud. Hi, Leona. Thank you, Margaret. Okay. So I'm going to lay this one flat. I'm going to get my knife, which is, make sure you've got a sharp knife. And I'm going to lay these over onto each other. I'm excited. Excuse me. I'm excited to try out the glue. To see. Because you guys know I will tell you my honest opinion. Let's try to use both hands there so that one doesn't slip. All right, it's not cool. It's not warm enough here. So if it's not warm enough, don't fight through it. Just keep it, just warm it, because you don't want to cut it when it's cool. I know, Troy. I told Troy earlier. I said, Troy, we're moving soon. Oh, my boxes came this morning, y'all. Can you believe it? Hi, Cherokee. It was a daggone miracle. So, after the live, I talked to Trevor. I said, after I'm done with the live today, we'll get something to eat. And then we'll start working on Troy's room, because obviously Nick is asleep, so I can't get into my room until the evening. But hopefully that'll be it, y'all. Hi, Kathy. I know. So hopefully, well, let's lay this flat first. Hopefully we'll get it going here and have everything done. But yeah, I got one of those doggone messages again from Home Depot that was like, yay! your package is out for delivery. And I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, now I have to be a big girl again. Hi, Lisa Siegel. I have to be a big girl again. But yeah, these messages from the Home Depot are something else, y'all. Don't worry. And then today, yay. I'm like, oh gosh. I'm going to yay you guys. So I was telling Troy, I said, Troy, we're moving. You're going to have your own room. Not your own room. You're going to have your own desk, a new desk. You're going to have a new room, your own space in the upstairs. And he was just looking at me, smiling. Like, so beside it? Oh, heck no, y'all. This one's going the wrong way. So, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. All right, that's going the wrong way. So we need to, thankfully I cut them a little long. Goober, what a goober. About freaking time. I got the blue brush from Amazon today, like yours. Oh my gosh. I got 2 more of them actually. I love it. All right, so I don't know if you guys noticed, but the little swirlies were facing the wrong way. So because I already mitered that side, let's go the other way. So now I don't want to get it combobulated. So I'm going to hold it and come right up against that corner and that edge. If Miss Linda Baker was watching, she was probably getting ready to type and say, excuse me, you got that on wrong. All right, let's get this one where it needs to be. And put the little swirlies on the inside. All right, let's heat this up. Oh, he's going to be so happy. So happy. So I'm going to heat it up all the way first so I can lay it flat. And just, yeah, your WoodUBend does stretch a little bit. So, and then this side, of course, is already mitered the wrong way. So thankfully, again, we made it a little longer. All right, now let's form the 2. Hi, Bernice. And what would why would I say that? You know, Miss Linda, you would have been like, that's the wrong way. Are you going to leave it like that? Are you sure you want it upside down? All right. Okay, and then our last one. And actually, I guess I don't really need that one on there. If we have any gaps that need to be filled, you guys know I have the Ranger paste. I do need it on there. I just need, like I said, every time I do this, I need another hand. It would be most appreciated. There we go. All right, good enough. The other, so glad you're doing the miters like that other crafter's hack, and it's so much easier this way. It is so much easier this way. I just think it looks cleaner this way. I don't like the whole butt up to each other thing. I think that looks... Did you hear my phone? I'm not talking to you. Gosh. Then when I want you to answer me, you don't answer me. I just think it looks cleaner. And if you notice, when you get things, there most of the time it's mitered. So there we go. All right. So we are good. Let's try this wood glue, y'all. Let's try it. I don't think I even, is it open? Oh, it's a twisty. Oh, no, it's not a twisty. Look at this. Wow. Fancy schmancy. But what happens if I need to? That definitely is not going in my bottle holder. That's for doggone sure. All right, so let's start with, I don't know, one of these sides. Let's start with this bottom one. We'll put this bottom one on. I'm going to get my silicone brush. Hi, Deidre. How are you? Busy week ahead of you. Yes, it certainly is. Oh, I have the clips here. I have the clip. Oh, wow. That's not as thick as Type On at all. So I know this is a little bit different. If I remember correctly, when we put this on, I thought I remembered when we put this on that it needed to be kind of like hit with the heat a little bit first. But this is very thin compared to Type On. So this is going to be a learning curve because we obviously don't even need very much. So now that it's all over me. Hey, Robin. Yeah, but it's going to be super busy. It's been busy. We just kind of had a little bit of a hiccup there with the daggone boxes. So, but either way, today was going to be a packing day, whether or not we had the right boxes or not. I would have just started using all of the small boxes, which is a pain because then the guys have more to mess with, you know, on the truck and stuff. All right, so we're going to get this on here again. My hair. This is the first time with me using this, so I'm going to heat it up as usual so that it adheres, and then we'll see what it does. Good morning, Jessie. How are you? Hi, Janine. All right. So, as always, we're going to heat this up, and then I'm going to give it a push. Oh, I can feel it's grabbing already. All right. All righty. I am going to take a silicone brush, though, because I don't want it in our little areas here for when we paint. We're going to see that. All right. Let's turn it this way and work on this one. I need it to move a little bit. All right. Let's try not to pour it all over my hand again. So we'll just do a couple of little. That's actually probably enough. Which is nice if, you know, you don't need as much because then your product will last you quite a while, right? So funny thing is I just bought a brand new Type On. It's packed, but nevertheless, I did buy one. Your internet was down? Oh, no. So you guys might already have seen, but I scheduled out the lives that Nicole and Jill will be helping me with. So those are already out there. And so you can, it'll be on my channel as well as Nicole's, and then when Jill gets set on my StreamYard, she'll load her channel on there as well. But I think Nicole's is going to be at her regular time, so it'll be 3 o'clock Pacific. And then, but Jill is going to go on my regular time. So Jill's going to go at 1 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock BST. So I appreciate that so much, because it's going to be wild and crazy. I think it's the 3rd it is, because, or no, the 2nd. We pick up the truck. So the cable guy's coming in the morning between 7:30 and 8, not the cable, the internet. Then we have to go pick up the truck at 10:30. Then I have to meet the property management back here at 1 o'clock to do like the pre-walkthrough or something like that. I don't know. So that way, they can say like, oh, well, if you want to fix this before you move for your deposit, blah, 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 whatever. So that day is going to be absolutely nutty. But whatever. I'm just hoping that by the next week, we'll kind of have some type of normalcy as far as, the lives and whatnot. But I don't know. What do you guys know I'm going to be moving. Are you guys wanting to see like the room setups and stuff like that? Yes, I did. Hi, Beth. How are you? Yes, Sophie, I am gonna do Zoom. We had to skip it this month, just because there was way too much going on with packing. But we will definitely do our meet and mingles again starting in May. We just are skipping just April just because there's no way I could have gotten that done. This little edge chipped, but I'm just gonna put it right back in there, because there's one thing about the WoodUBend, it almost does this self-healing. So if you put it back down with glue, it actually will bond to it. It's really cool, actually. So I'm gonna stick that back down there. The only thing that I would say about this glue is you got to get used to how thin it is, compared to, like I said, the Gorilla Glue or the Type Bond. This one is super thin. Hi, Sandy Triplet. I would rather move vicariously with you than my reality. Hi, Debbie. We all want to see at least some part of you setting up. Okay. I can do that. I can do that. Because we actually have the film room that'll need to be set up and my craft room, which that will kind of be just a work in progress because we've got to get all of the storage stuff for there. And so, but okay, so as usual, usually the final piece is always the one that you gotta, mess with a little bit to get in. The nice thing about the WoodUBend. Well, I know at least with the Type Bond, if you heat it, you can get it to move. This one is still mobile a little bit, so I just want, oh, this is going to do the same thing. All right, I like that. So let's see how much we need to get that in there. Okay, but I don't want to move it out so that it's like crooked. I want it to be straight. Okay. And let's move it back a little bit. There we go. It's good. It's good. Hi, Joy. I want to see Troy's phone covers display. Hi, Sandy Hinkleman. Depends on how nosy you want us to be. Well, you know, y'all can be nosy. I'm nosy. I always want to see stuff, get new ideas. I love seeing how things are set up. You know, obviously, when we get there, it won't be the perfect way until we get everything unpacked, and then we'll start going shopping for furniture and pieces that we need. This is the WoodUGlue. So it's from WoodUBend. It's called WoodUGlue, and it's new. Hi, Christine. So this is my first time trying it out today. So we're going to see what we think. All right. Look at how pretty that is. It just turned it into something that was plain into a really pretty piece. Okay, so, whoa. Okay, I don't like how it's still slipping though. So, is this still slipping too? No. Okay, so it does say on here that it will set what the drying time is 10 minutes to 2 hours, depending on temperature and humidity. So, well, we don't got 2 hours, so hopefully this stops moving and grooving. I'm pretty sure it will. But I'm just going to heat up everything and give it a good push. And then we'll bring back the backing and start the decoupage, because that one's still really wiggly. All right. Hey now. Okay, so now I'm actually going to. Okay, so let's put this down and let it set up, and then we'll try it. We'll check it out. So again, this was the WoodUGlue. Again, it's quite a bit thinner. So we'll see. We'll see. We will see what we think. Okay, let's get this cleaned off, and then let's put this down, and let's get our. So again, this was our backing to our frame. Sorry, my bracelet is making all kinds of chatter. And again, we're going to use the first bloom. So because we have the WoodUBend butterfly, we're going to shape the butterfly so that it's not flat, that it's actually curved up. And then we'll probably do some texture on here. Let's get as much as we can on here. So we can get almost, well, we can get both butterflies. All right, this is good. Let's get the squeegee, a gator, and brush, and then let's get my glue. What's up with the hair today? Goodness gracious. I will wait for a proper review from you on the glue. Yeah, you guys know I'll tell you. I will definitely tell you because, you know, I don't use anything I don't like. So if I don't like it, you know, it is what it is. Maybe somebody else might like it, but we'll see. After a minute, we'll pick up that frame after we're done with this, and we'll see what we think. I will give you my honest opinion, and then, you know, if you want to try it from there, you can. And then you guys know, though, if you do want to try it, I do have that WoodUBend discount, so make sure you use it. All right. So let's get this on here. Just hit my camera again. You guys see how flowy my glue is? Aren't you proud? It's still flowy. And I'm not fighting with it. Okay, getting there. Okay, get this last bit on. Did you paint the, I just put the Waverly plaster, the chalk paint, the Waverly chalk paint in the color plaster because it was black. So, and this is actually just the backboard of the frame. So I'm just decoupaging right on the backboard. Still haven't, I don't believe I'm going to put that glass in there. So that way I have a little bit depth that I can use as far as setting the butterfly in there. Okay. See dry spots. All right. Let's get the rest of this down. Y'all doing anything for the weekend? You guys have, well, some of you guys are still not having any good weather. I kind of wanted to go back behind me and see if they're still doing that moving sale, because again, we were just driving by, so I only got a glimpse at the furniture that she had out, but I was thinking about taking the dogs for a walk and maybe kind of seeing what she had out there. It was weird they were doing the sale on a Wednesday, though. All right. Let's get the gator and get that excess off. I feed one grandchild that come, then the two come later. Hi, Joellen. I'm going to craft a workshop with Joe Rice. Oh, cool. Babysitting grandchildren, first couple of you. All right, hold on. Let me just hurry up and get this piece off. All right. It's awkward. Actually. So I'm just using a 320. it's kind of a bigger piece to hold, so it's a little awkward. Wow, we got a whole big corner over here that didn't get stuck down. Yes, Tatai? You're babysitting too? I have. Oh. Hi, Carol Frost. Usually you guys can see everything I'm doing. This thing is a big piece. I think it said 10 by 13. All right, so we've got, look at how pretty that is. So we have a couple of corners that didn't get down, so let's get those. I don't know how I missed that whole thing, but no problem. And I think it was it this one? Come on now. I seen you. Seen you pop up. There it is. Trying to hide. Okay, and then let's put one on top. A little bit more, and then we're good. You're back. Choi Sandy Triplet says hi. It will be a jammy weekend. EMG on Monday and MR on Thursday. Getting old. Is it for sissies? Isn't that the truth? My goodness. Isn't that the truth? It sure isn't. Okay. So now we've got that down. Now let's, while we're drying this, let's kind of heat the butterfly at the same time. So again, this was 2000, WUB 2000, and it is in the description. Look at it, pretty. So it is a steampunk, but, you know, nobody says that we can't make it pretty steampunk. Sissy shouldn't get old. Nope. All right, let's. So you see right away, and we'll probably have to hold it into whatever, you know, shape that we want it to go into. But it's going to be in the frame. I don't want it smack dab in the middle because I think that's going to look strange, but I don't know. You guys can tell me. But I kind of like it maybe. Do. We got to let it cool in order for it to stay in this position. So, but this is why I'm thinking of not putting the glass in, so that way it could sit in there a little deeper. But let's do this. Okay. All right. Let's get some of this stuff out of the way. And then, you know, before we actually glue it down, I do think I'm going to glue this down, though, with my Type on Quick and Thick. Just because, if I can find it. Where did you go? Just because I need it to be a little more girthy of a glue if I'm going to, you know. See, look at how cool. Can you guys see now? It's, you know, it's bent up. So maybe we'll do that like that, right? And then, of course, we'll do other stuff to the actual, you know, up back here, whether it be we just do some accenting or maybe we do some embellishments or something down here. So it's just not sitting there by itself. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So we'll do something to that. But let's grab this and see. I'm finishing a steampunk butterfly memory box for my granddaughter. Turning out really nice. The butterfly has been, oh, cool. So you see, so without the glass, it just has a little, it kind of is in there, you know? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, and then I will obviously, we got to kind of fiddle with it a little bit more once we get it in here because I do want it up a little more. And then I would like to have something coming from here, but we'll have to figure that out. Okay, so let's see. Is it moving? Is it grooving? No, it's not. It's pretty well down there. Interesting. So it looks like as soon as it catches, it's good. It's just that little bit. So as usual, I am going to take my Ranger texture paste and what on earth is happening, y'all? I didn't even move yet, and I feel like I've lost stuff. And then I'm going to come up to these corners because, you know, usually there's a little something or another. Well, I don't know what that is. I think that just needs to be, oh, that's that piece. All right. That piece will stay. But we're going to go back to our old faithful here. So this was that little corner that chipped out. We're gonna put the type on there, and then let's clean that and heat that up. I've had it happen before. I've never had it pop out when I've used the type on. So, and then let's do some heat on it to get it to stay. I will paint the underside of the butterfly. I will. It's going to show, so I'll have to paint it. Y'all have some faith in me now. There we go. All right. It's good. Anything to fix over here? Not really. I do want to round out the corner, though, so it's not so sharp. Look at there's the tiniest little gap in there, but enough to irritate me. So let's get some in there. Where's my itty bitties? Let's get the itty bitties in there. And then I think we're good there. Not quite sure what's happening on this one. It's got a sharp point also. So just take out that sharp point, and then there's a little bit of a gap here as well. What, baby? It turned on. What? See what happens when you let it charge? Was that a phone case you were trying to show me, Troy? All right, so I'm just filling that little gap, and now we're good. Did that corner not get rounded? I don't think I rounded that corner over there. Aw, that's awesome, Deidre. It's because you get excited to take out the type on, so thought you were getting ready to glue the butterfly down. Oh, no. Not even close. Okay, so let's figure out. We've got to paint because we need to paint our butterfly. So if this is going in here, we need to find a color to paint out here. And because it's got a lot of the browns in there, let's kind of come down with a little bit of a lighter color. Oh, I can't get my hand in there. Oh. So this is hazelnut. And I think we'll use the hazelnut, and then we'll put some of our antiquing gels in there to get our depth in there. And then we might, I'm thinking about doing actually some pastes and stuff on here to put some texture on there. So let's see. Let's see. Hi, Betty. Okay, getting your nails done. Go get yourself pampered. All right, so this is hazelnut. Wow. What's happening? Oh, it was upside down, so we got on the outside. Hi, Bubba. You want a little bit of your drink? Oh, I can't open anything. Okay. Hold on a minute, guys. He wants his island punch. Okay. You got to shake, rattle, and roll. That would be so bad if I didn't put that lid back on and I have a white shirt on. Oh, good googly muggly. Okay, let's get our... We'll get this brush out just in case I need to get into the grooves. And I kind of want a tighter brush. So, geez, Karen. So this will give us a base. And then, like I said, we'll go in with our antiquing gels and get some of the depth and dimension in here. And then I'm actually thinking of each one of these doing something to them, whether it be with some, I don't know, flat backs or something. This trim I used during Christmas, and I made this into like candy cane stripes. And I don't know that I've used this trim since then. Copper. Copper? Copper. Copper what? So again, this is just one of those wooden frames I picked up at the Salvation Army. That's why I didn't prime it, but you could have primed it if you wanted to. It's never a bad thing to do some priming. Bronze, copper, bronze. Are you giving me colors, Lisa? Just copper, bronze. Here. Son. Here. Troy's going to really know what's going on today because I'm getting in his room today. So packing up like all of his stuff because, right, everything else is getting packed up. So now I'm going to get into his room and start packing up all of his closet and everything else that's in there and throwing a lot away. So wonder how many times he's going to pull something out of the trash bag. Hi, Melissa. I know. A week to go. Actually, next Wednesday. This coming Wednesday. Okay, we've got a little bit of a gap right here. I know, I'm weird, y'all. But I just can't do it. Can't do it. Can't let it go. It's tiny, but if I can see it, somebody else might see it. And I just can't let something like that, you know, go out the door. So can't do it. Gotta fix it. Pack your own phone cases. Hide them. Hide them. No, I don't need to do that. I don't need to trick him. I don't need to trick him. I wouldn't do that. I mean, I would just, you know, they're either, they don't fit, so we can't use them anyways, or, you know, it's something that he might have 5 of, 6 of, 10 of. So, I mean, if he really wanted it and he, you know, was expressing that he really wanted it, I wouldn't just toss it. But I mean, I kind of know what he, you know, his most treasured. I didn't even box. I put him out here so he could still get to them. Because remember, I've already boxed up his like toy box, but it's his box that he keeps out in the living room with all of his chargers and stuff. I didn't even box up most of that stuff. I just left it. And we'll just throw it all in the car and take it in the actual toy box. But I mean, y'all, I'm not kidding when I say he has 100 at least, if not more, phone cases, and probably 70% of them don't even fit his phone. You know, fit them right. Like it might fit as far as size, but it's not the same phone, so it doesn't have the camera's opening's not in the right spot, or you know what I mean? The volume keys, the power keys aren't in the right spot. So hi Veronica, thank you so much. Phone case art. That's funny. Somebody's asked me before if I've ever done anything to a phone case, and I haven't, which would be kind of fun, I guess. But I have not done anything to any of his phone cases. We need to get just like a clear phone case and do it up for him, huh? I've been asked that a few times. Right. Because there was a beveled edge on the front side, especially. That's why I'm lifting it to make sure that the paint is getting on that bevel. You can't see it so much, but if it's not painted, you will. It will tell. Be able to tell. Yeah, well, we're gonna redo Troy's room for sure. I've been saying that for a while that I want to redo Troy's room, and then I haven't, but I will definitely do it now since, you know, we're moving. So the pictures in his room need to be updated. I'm not talking to you, phone. The pictures in his room need to be updated. So I'm going to definitely do it this time. I've actually already gotten like some of the rice papers and whatnot that I want to use in his room. I just need to do it because he's got all of the stuff in his room is all my artwork that I've made for him before. But you know, time for Troy to get new stuff too. He got a new bedroom set like last year, year before that. But I didn't change any of the artwork that was in his room, any of the stuff that I had made. So I'll do that though this time for sure. All right. Let's give it a dry and then we'll pick it up and turn it around and, you know, all the different ways and see what was missed. And then we'll start putting some color into it. Get a lucid box and put wrong size cases. For his wall. Oh my gosh, like a decoration? That would be so cool. That would be so cool to do like a wall art of phone cases for him. Although he would probably try to pull it off the wall. I don't know if that's a good idea. Oh my gosh, he might say, I want that one, and just yank it off the wall. Holy guacamole. Never mind. Never mind. Bad idea. Bad idea. Bad idea. Have you in crafting your craft upcoming across things that, and you say to yourself, what was I thinking? Oh, so we have a whole area that I didn't even realize was in the garage of all my old crafts. And so we're going to be going through that. And I'm sure a lot of that stuff is going to go in the bin because, yeah. But there are things that I have bought at like the thrift stores and, you know, had like this grand idea that I'm going to do something to it. And I'm like, why do I have that? Because why? Why? So we have a couple people over on Crafty Creations. I'm sorry, I usually say something. But if you're wondering where the chat is from, majority of the people are over on Terry Lightsey, or they're on my YouTube channel. So if you're wondering why you're not seeing chat, it's not the book. I do stream in a few different locations all at one time. So all right, so I'm just gonna pick up again. The trim actually hangs over just a little bit, but you can't tell because of the bevel, but I do still want to paint up underneath it to make sure we don't see any of that wood color. As it's not the business. Yeah, we all have those, yes. Use the links that are here for the different companies that has affiliate link codes, so your order flagged as an affiliate. You could do it so it opens and he could take them out and put them back in. I could, yeah. You're slowly but surely tossing your Ys. Yeah, I actually think what I'm going to do is just throw them in the car when we get moved, because I did pack them because I just didn't want to fuss with it. So as I'm unpacking it, I'll just leave them in a box and then throw that box into the car and then just take it back. Because there's some things that I have, some substrates that I have that I'm not going to do anything with. I know this, like, and I've held on to them like, well, maybe, no, Terry, no, you're not going to, because you've already had it for how long and you haven't yet. So I'm just going to take them back to Goodwill, or probably Goodwill, because Goodwill's close here. The Salvation Army have got to go out of town. So, but we have, like, you know, those stackable chests. I told Trevor asked if we're going to take them to the new house, and I said no, absolutely not. We're gonna, just dump them, trash them. They've been in the garage. They don't use them. And so he goes, what about all the stuff in them? And I said, what's in them? And he said, all your old crafts. And I was like, huh? He goes, yeah, I put them all in there when I was organizing the garage. And yeah, no, I don't even want to see what's in there. I doubt it's anything that I want. Definitely not anything that I would sell. So, I just assume toss the whole thing. Okay, so let's get so I'm going to pull out my tiger's eye. I'm going to pull out my antiquing gel in brown. And we'll go from there. So we're going to use the tiger's eye is from my Micah's daughters. And I did see Sue put that. Hi, Connie. Oh, you're never late. So yes, if you do use my affiliates, I do appreciate that, because I do get a little bit of credit, and and then it helps me continue to do my thing here. But if you don't, it's okay too. It's okay too. We can still be friends. Okay, so you can use the antiquing gel at full strength if you want to, or you can use it watered down a bit. You can wipe it back with a baby wipe. You can wipe it back with a soft cloth, totally depending on how much of the gel you want deposited onto your surface. I'm going to mix the gel on my desk. That's why I'm taking a minute to wipe it. All right, so I'm just going to take a little bit out and a little bit of water. And then I am probably going to take a new cloth and cut it up. Oh, it's actually cut already. Perfect. All right, let's do this. So let's get a little bit tighter of a brush. And then where's my, all right. So let's start with that and then check with nursery pre-K or scouts for art things I donated some to. Hi, Julie. Thank you. It's not art supplies that I would donate, Cindy. It's substrates. It's like substrates that I bought. So we're talking like, I don't know, like lamp, a weird shaped lamp, stuff like that. The art supplies that I have, I'm going to start putting those in mystery boxes, the new stuff, and then giveaways in the other stuff. So all right. So again, we're just mixing this with a little bit of water. Again, that's all personal preference, how much water you want to mix in there. And then all I'm going to do is we're going to go around all of this. Now, I find it to be more successful when you're working with the antiquing gels to do it in areas, small areas, and, you know, and it's easier to control it that way. Sometimes when you just, you know, go through the whole side or all the way around and you try to wipe it back, it does dry. Especially if you're using it in full capacity, it will dry fast on you. So if you do it in smaller sections, it works a lot better. But you do you. So we're going to go in with this is the brown. And I want it to sink down in the little crevices there. You can see what's happening. The Stamperia one, Antonis's, you need turpentine for Antonis. You need to use turpentine to thin down Antonis's wax, if that's what you're asking me. I've seen you use that one before, and I thin that down with turpentine. Did something happen today? I only seen 4 watching. I have 71 people watching, so I don't know where you're at, Connie. Or was that Connie? Yeah, I don't know where you're at, Connie. If you're over on Terry's Crafty Creations, that's why there's only 4 people over there. Yeah, so I always use turpentine for his, and it works perfectly. If you want to be where everybody else is, Connie, you want to go over to Terry Lightsey or to YouTube. Okay, so as you can see, now we've got some depth and definition going on, right? And again, if you wanted to wipe it back a little bit more, you wanted to take a little more off, you know, you can go in with a baby wipe. One thing I'm trying to mind, though, because I don't want it to get streaky, so I'm watching where there is no mold and it's just a flat surface. You almost want to make sure you're painting, you know, kind of doing like a paint motion there and not just going willy-nilly, because it will dry in clumps. Hi, Fondia. Hi, Fondia. Hi, Carla Duncan. You're on Connie, you're on Crafty Creations because I see only 4 people are over there. I have over 70 people watching, but they're just on different platforms. So you guys see me switching from the cloth to the baby wipe. I use the baby wipe if I want a little more taken off. Let me just do this all at one time so that way. There we go. I don't have to keep messing with it. Hi, B. How are you? Hi, Brenda. What was the brand of that Celeste paint you used on the tray with the camellias and thorn green trim? I know what tray you're thinking of. You're talking about, Brenda. Hold on a second. Because I remember I mixed. There was gold that went through that tray, right? I'm pretty sure I used the Pentart antiquing paste on there in gold. I think I used the antiquing paste in gold on that, and I wiped it back. I can, if you message me, I can look at the tray, because if I look at the tray, I'll be able to tell. I know what tray you're talking about with the thorn green color. I know exactly because I haven't finished it yet, because I haven't put the rocks in there yet with the resin. I'm thinking when we get settled, because things are going to be a little wild and crazy, I actually might finish a bunch of projects with you guys, like the ones that need to be finished. I might just do that with you guys, just bring them back on and, you know, like do the resin, do the rocks, do some painting, just because I don't know if everything will be unpacked at that time. Who am I kidding? I'm sure it will be, but you know what I mean. You're welcome. Hi, Mercedes. Yeah, just message me, Brenda, and I'll pull, because I have the my need to be finished projects in a special box. God bless you, Troy, because I don't want anything to happen to those. So those I will actually be transporting in the car. But if I look at it, I'll be able to tell what's on there. I just can't remember. I do remember there's a gold that is going through it, though. So now you guys can kind of tell why I started with more of a neutral color. I didn't get too crazy with, you know, because we're putting the antiquing gel in it to give us more definition. Hi, Renee. It's missing one feeding? That's okay. That's a great deal, and you can fix that feedy, I'm sure. You can get it another feedy. Oh, you guys are going to say feedy to your families, and your family's going to go, what is wrong with you? What are feedy? Why are you talking like that? Okay, so you see this little bit here is all that we need to do. And then we're going to get out our tiger's eye. You found a watch. What watch is that? Is that my old watch that they sent a brick to and it stopped working? All right. I like it. Whoa. I said that to the cashier. It was missing a feedie. Oh my gosh, Jackie, did you really? Oh my gosh. You can solder one on. It's easy to solder one on. It's easy to solder a feedie on. I've done it. You can totally do it. All right. So we've got our antiquing gel on there. Let's give it a little dry. Here we're going to have people looking at all of us cray St. Feeties. Hi, Carrie. Don't be sorry. No worries. I just appreciate you being here. All right, so I'm just giving it a little dry because, you know, it is sunk down into some of the little crevices. So just going to give it a little dry, and then I'll open up this tiger eye for you and show you what that is. But as you can see now, what we're looking at, look at that. So then we still have to paint our butterfly, which we'll come back tomorrow and do that, because we have some other goodies that we need to put onto the the paper as well. You are shopping for some goodies. What? Yes, it is. Hi, Robbie. So I just bent it to form it, but it is this one. So I just bent it so that way it'll, you know, it'll be up a little bit when we got it on here. What, Pops? What is that? You want this? There you go. Let it go. There you go. All right. So you guys can see this beautiful color. So this is from CC Restyled, and it's a glaze from Redesign with Prima, and it's called Tiger's Eye. It is available. Troy, I can't keep cleaning the same things over and over, babe. I clean the phone case, he gives me the phone. I clean the phone, he gives me back the phone case. We're going like this. So anyways, CC Restyled Tiger's Eye. Let me show you. Don't spurt at me, please. Look at that. I love CC too. She's absolutely amazing. People online are not the nicest, but she's an amazing person. See? All right, so we are going to what? You're charging it again? We are going to get a smaller brush, and I'm going to come in here, and I just want to Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's get one of these sides done so I can show you it with the, come on down. So I can show you what this looks like with the paper. Because y'all, I'm telling you, it's going to tie into the paper beautifully. And I'm not looking for perfection to get it on here. Super perfect. If it gets, you know, I do want it on all of it though. And we'll put some sparkle into the first bloom paper as well. So let me show you. Look it. Hi, my Monica. Hi, Kathy. You guys see how gorgeous that is? It just, oh, beautiful. It's so beautiful. My Monica, how is your back? Is your back a little bit better? Why are you yelling at me? Hi, Della. Why are you yelling at me? Why are you yelling at me, Nicole? Nicole! Why is Nicole yelling at me? Did I miss something? Hi, Cheryl. Why Nicole yelling at me? Y'all, Nicole was yelling at my Odie the other day, and I wasn't in the room, and everybody was telling on her because she was yelling at my Odie. Y'all, if I'm not over there yet and she's yelling at my Odie, y'all need to message me. You can't let her be yelling at my Odie. Unacceptable. Hi, Tina. She wants this project. Oh. Put your name on the back. Been sad the 2-year mark of my mom's passing this Sunday, so trying to keep. Oh, Renee. I'm sorry, my friend. Yeah. My mama's not with me. She's with me. She sits right here. A picture of her sits with me every day. I see her beautiful face, but I know it's hard. My mama's been gone since 2011. And there's still times when I'm like, oh, I want to call my mom. But she's always with you. Oh my gosh. Sophie, are you tired? Hi, Lynn Perkins, driving home from mom's, but listening. Aw. Good night, Sophie. Nicole, I don't think that's necessary because your name's all over it. Is that a WoodUBend butterfly? Yes, it is. This is the WoodUBend butterfly that I showed yesterday that I told you guys that I wanted to find something, or I wanted to find the first bloom paper, but I couldn't find it yesterday. But when I got off, I said, I know I have that doggone paper. And sure enough, I found it. And I said, we're using it because I want to use a butterfly. So we heated up the butterfly and formed it a little bit. We'll do it some more before we actually glue it down. But we're definitely, and we'll also put some of the tiger's eye into the butterfly as well. So with the glaze paste, you can wipe it back as well with the tiger's eye. So I got a little excited right there. So I just took a precision Q-tip and got some of that off. So tomorrow when we come back, we'll work on the butterfly and we'll work on what we're going to put on the actual, because remember, I want to do something else to the frame, well, the backboard of this. I don't want to just stick a butterfly on there and be like, oh, there it is. So we'll do something else to it as well. I'm thinking about putting some other kind of texture on there. With little apostrophes, what they remind me of. Getting excited. This is beautiful. Just a couple more. And then I'll let you guys go for today. And then we'll come back and finish it up tomorrow. Then I guess I gotta start packing again. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's lift up really quickly though, because I couldn't see the little back, so. Unfortunately, the butterfly won't make it to South Africa. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is what we have so far. We have the WoodUBend around the frame. We have our first bloom that we decoupage on the backboard of the frame. I'm not going to put the glass back in it, so it'll sit without the glass. Come on, what are you doing? I don't want to scratch the paper now. All right, so it will sit without the glass in it. Oh, fine, I'll just leave it like that. Then we're going to put our butterfly, our bent butterfly, we're going to put that in there. And then, like I said, I think I want to have something over here somewhere. I don't know whether it's other butterflies, flowers, I don't know. We've got to figure that out, so we'll do that tomorrow. But that's what we're looking at so far. It does, right? I mean, it's so pretty. It just brings out, because this paper, to me, it looks like there's little gold in the paper. It's really neat. So just putting that little bit around there just really made it pop out that much more, right? So tomorrow, thank you. Tomorrow when we come back, we'll finish this up. And then, like I said, I'll just kind of look around to see what I haven't packed that we can add to this, and then go from there. So I thank you guys for being here with me. I really appreciate you spending some time with me. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to you later.